Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Darkstone Dossiers with your host, Anthony Darkstone.
Very good evening to everybody. Now, some of you are regulars to the Darkstone Dossiers, and today it's not just one or two, but three people. Before we get started, I just want to very briefly, run you through, for those of you who are not members of the SAM, just a couple of little highlight points. We have about, as the crow flies, 300 different assemblies all over the world. We are the oldest magic organization, started in 1902. And basically, can you join? Yes, of course you can. Do you have to be an American? Well, not necessarily. You can be anywhere in the world and join, be any nationality. But you have to have a serious interest in the art of magic and either be a lecturer or a researcher, not necessarily even a performer. So everybody is kind of welcome. Let me give you a very brief potted history, if I may. Founded in 1902 in New York City by 24 people. And on the 7th of February, 1903, a gentleman called Eric Weiss, it's Harry Houdini, was elected to membership. At the fourth annual dinner show in 1908, Harry Houdini, Harry Keller, Howard Thurston, Signor Didato, Imra Fox, T. Nelson Downs, and others, Mr. Houdini, in June 1917, was elected the president of the SAM, and he held that position until October the 31st, 1926. We have an official publication. It's called MUM, which stands for Magic, Unity, and Might. We have a Young Magicians, the Society of Young Magicians, called SYM. In July of 2002, and this is something every single member of the SAM can be justifiably proud of. Thanks to the efforts of the SAM, a Houdini commemorative stamp was issued during the centennial celebration. Let me also just very quickly, above the president, we have what we call a dean of the Society of American Magicians. Just to run you down very briefly, Harry Keller, followed by Frederick Eugene Powell, Al Baker, Jean Hugat, Herman Hansen, Werner Donfield, J. Marshall, and of course, our current dean, the remarkable gentleman, the Right Honorable George Schindler.
Thank you very, very much. I want to welcome everybody, all 50 of us so far. I think that the football games are going to get on our way today. But I want to welcome you all and say thank you very much for becoming members. And if you're not already a member, get on the line. I want to see the show. Go on with the show. Let's take it.
Okay, we'll go on with the show. Before I introduce my guest, in the last few months, a little catchphrase came up. It's called "We Are," you know what? Let's just play it. We are the energy. We are the SAM. Let me introduce you very quickly to all three guests. The first, of course, is our most illustrious president. Ladies and gentlemen, most illustrious Dr. Joel Zaritsky.
Howdy, everybody. Glad you're here.
Taking over from him next year in July is the president-elect, Mr. Tom Gentile.
Hi, everyone. Thanks for coming out today. Stepping away from football and taking a break.
Following on from Tom is Roger from Canada, who is our first vice president.
Hello, everyone. Nice to see you all here today.
Fine. The reason that I brought these gentlemen together, talking about the past, the present, and the future. Well, I've given you a little bit about the past, which, by the way, you can access in great detail, apart from Max Maven's lecture. You can go to the site, see magicSAM.com, and if you go to the history, it's really quite fascinating. I urge you to do it. Even if you are a member, you'll find out things you didn't know. We've done the past, talk about the present, and indeed the future. So, ladies and gentlemen, once again, most illustrious Dr. Joel Zaritsky.
Thanks, Anthony. You know, the theme this year has been the energy of the SAM. And it's not the energy of me, but it's all the energy of all of you. We have had such an amazing experience. We've been cooped up. We've had this, pandemic going on, but we've had these amazing events. We've had the lecture series. We've had the 1.1. We've had get-togethers from all over the world. We've come together. It's about connectivity, about coming together, joining together, and elevating the art of magic and elevating ourselves as magicians. This, my favorite parts of all these events, of even going to a live assembly meeting, is getting together with all of you. And I love what I call the schmooze and mingles. That is talking to you afterwards and meeting you, one-on-one. And you know what, folks? We're going to get together live. I'm the first virtual SAM president. I know it. That's the way it is. And I'm getting things ready for our first real president after that, Tom Gentile. We have so much to offer now. Again, if you haven't seen the lecture series or you got to miss some of them, go back. They're online. Our V1.1 episodes, we have 5 years worth, and you can watch in any language, anywhere under the sun. It's all there for you, and it's part of your membership. And it's not just for American magicians, for this is international, thanks to Anthony Darkstone, who's put this together. We have all these people, who are members of the SAM, and you're going to see a button called the International Assembly. Press that button, and you can be part of many, many assemblies. You can have a home assembly somewhere in New York, but you can always be part of the International Assembly as well.
May I just interject for a moment? The International Assembly is something that came together as a result of some articles that I'd written for MUM, and our Dean, the Right Honorable George Schindler, encouraged me to do this. So with this help and that of our most illustrious, it all kind of came together. And if you go to that button, International Assembly, and scroll down, even if you are a member, there's a whole bunch of photographs that PNP Bruce Calver has put up. You will see we have members, probably more AIMCs with silver stars and MMCs in our assembly than most other assemblies. And we have very close ties with the Magic Circle, and the president of the Magic Circle, Mr. Noel Britton, is a member of the SAM and the International Assembly, as indeed is the secretary of the Magic Circle. So if you're not an SAM member and you're in a country outside the US, come and join us. These are some of the illustrious names that we have, including 5 former IBM presidents. I'm really proud of this organization. I'm proud of what we've all done together. Back to you, Joe.
Oh, thank you, Anthony. I'm a member of the IBM too. We're all a magic family. I'm proud to have this hanging. Well, it was hanging up, but I just took it down. I'm proud of that too. Again, we're all a magic family. But I want to get back to something that's really important. This has been, I call it the year of you, of all of your members, taking your ideas. And again, we've had brainstorming. We've been thinking of things. You have sent me ideas. Keep sending me your ideas, because we're going to put them to fruition. We're going to make it happen. That's what it's all about here. I'm only at halftime here, folks. I got till July, till our president-elect gets in there. And I'll tell you, we're just ramping up here. So I want your ideas. Email me, jizds@optonline.net. We're going to put them to fruition. That's what makes this happen. That's what makes this organization great. I'm telling you, it's phenomenal. That's the energy of the SAM. That being said, I'm just a virtual president. That's all I am. I'm going to actually take it to Tom Gentile, the real president.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for coming out today. And we've got a fantastic plan for the SAM. We are leaving no stone unturned. We are going all time zones. We're asking everyone throughout the world, if you're interested in magic, try out the SAM. Come in for a trial membership, come in for a few months, enjoy the MUM, the monthly publication. There's plenty of ideas in there. There's spotlights on many different individuals throughout the assemblies. There's assembly minutes. You find out what other people are doing in their assemblies. We're talking to Any youngsters 7 to 17, we want to bring in any youth that's interested in magic. They are the future of the SAM. Anyone 18 to 26, they have the IM SAM Next. If you're in college, if you're in a trade school, if you're in an occupational program, we'll help you out. There's scholarship programs as you graduate, as you go on through the different aspects of membership. There's household membership. If there's already an SAM membership, someone else can share the magazine and still be an SAM member for a reduced cost. There's military breaks. There's college students who get a break. There are all different tiers of membership for the SAM. Come in, try us out. You're not going to be disappointed. And as Joel mentioned, we take any and all ideas. Nothing is a crazy idea because we've almost tried them all. We've brought in lecturers from all over the world. We've brought in magicians from all over the world. We've brought in even a cooking class that we have on Friday afternoons, learning how to make cookies and meals. And we all know some magicians are by themselves. So we have a wonderful Aryan Black magic kitchen who takes their time out while we're all taking time out to learn how to cook. And we're offering many, many different opportunities to learn magic, to see magic, to experience magic. Our mission is to elevate the art of magic, keep it alive. It's been around since the Egyptians, over 5,000 years. We are the oldest form of entertainment known to man. And we keep passing down the ideas and the secrets. So come on down, come to magicsam.com. Let us know you're in the military. There are breaks for that too. We will send you the MUM and keep you informed of what's going on in the world of the SAM. Years ago, we had a saying, we are magic. SAM is magic, and it's true. We offer lectures, we offer workshops, we offer conventions. We are known to have the friendliest convention of most of the organizations out there. I know Vancouver, Canada said they are the second friendliest convention. I want to thank Rod Chow for the experience of being one of the judges at a past PCAM, a card shuffling competition. And thank you, Anthony, for mentioning the stamp. That was a 12-year letter writing campaign to the United States Post Office. Parker Swan, myself, Anthony Murphy, Tim Ellis, we all got on the bandwagon and we just kept asking.
Before you pass it over to Rod, it just sprung to my mind, and I'm very honored to be part of the membership of this. And I think after Rod, we've asked most illustrious to say a few words about it. And that's the revival, and I'm excited about it, the Paranormal Investigation Committee. Ladies and gentlemen, our first Vice President of the SAM from Canada. So I leave you to pass the energy over.
And I've offered my email in the chat room. Again, if anybody has any questions or ideas, we will take them. Rod, ready?
Thank you, Tom.
Very well.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Joe and Anthony. Wow, the energy in this room is truly electrifying. Wow. After all, we are the energy. We are the SAM. So there's no doubt that there's so much energy here. And yeah, I just wanted to thank you all for coming today and listening to our national officers here on this special Anthony Darkstone Dossiers. So I am from Canada, Vancouver, as Tom and Anthony has mentioned. And we are certainly friendly up here, but the SAM certainly is the most friendliest. Okay, I've been with the SAM for for decades right now, and I always enjoy going to the conferences, watching the events, and competing in the competitions. So I am a real dedicated SAM compeer. So it's really an honor to be in this national first president position and to be working with such an amazing team of officers and PNPs, members, just to willing to contribute, okay, and to make the SAM so great and better as we keep going along. So this year has been, it's been an unusual year, but it's a fantastic year. I mean, our most illustrious has taken to the helm to bring magic and to everyone right to their home, front row seats for everyone. So I'm sure you're enjoying all that we have offered you for this year, the lecture series. As Tom mentioned, the cooking classes. I actually have started to learn how to cook, and I was never a cook before, but Arian Black, every Friday, she teaches us, and it's actually cooking along with Arian. So you don't really need to know how to cook, but if you actually sit in your kitchen and just follow along, you actually can be a pretty good cook. And so I'm happy to be doing that. And also V1.1, that is really growing in leaps and bounds. And John Midgley there in charge of that one. In fact, John Midgley is I had the honor of being the new dean of V1.1 and certainly deserving of that position. So for Anthony Darkstone, he's had these International Assembly galas. Wow, they're incredible. So if you missed it in the past, we've already had 3 of them. And I've had the honor to be in the second gala. That was such a wonderful show. So the third gala, I actually wrote a review on the third gala, and totally amazing, fantastic. You get to read the review in the February MUM magazine that I wrote. Okay, so, but Anthony can tell you about upcoming galas, and certainly watch it live. I mean, you can always watch it as your SAM member. You can watch it in our archives, but live you can't beat live, okay? And a lot of the performers also perform live on those galas. From Canada, you can see that as an officer, this truly is an international organization. And that's why we invite people from all over the world to join. And Anthony is doing a tremendous job of actually making that happen. In fact, like Anthony mentioned, MMC is a member of Magic Circle. So we are all, as Joe mentioned, one family. And I am also a recent MMC member. I just got inducted to be an MMC member too. I'm really proud of it. So also IBM. And so this is so great. And so what I like to just pass on to you, enjoy all the benefits that the SAM has to offer. Tell your friends about SAM, because remember, it's about sharing the energy. And this year's theme is get just one, right? So share the energy and get just one. Just pass it along, get just one. So this is the way I want everyone to do this. And in fact, I am in charge. Most illustrious put me in charge of the membership committee. This is a committee that we've had in the past, but it kind of went dormant for a little while. And so we brought it back and re-energized it, basically. Re-energized it because we want to look at what do the members want, what do magicians want for in their version of the SAM. So we put out a survey, we've got some results back. We're going to look at that. We're looking at long-term planning here. So we're going to give you what you want, what you, being an SAM member, is going to get the benefits, privilege of membership. Okay, so this is what we're looking at right now for the future. But right now, we're also looking at some things that you'll see in upcoming announcements. I can give you a preview of one that's actually going to be coming up in January, or very soon. It's going to be the Assembly Growth Awards, the revamping of it. You may have heard of this before, Assembly Growth Awards, because it's been a long-standing tradition of the SAM to reward assemblies that actually increase their growth during a year. And we do it, to be fair, we do it by category, by assembly size. So small assemblies do not compete with the larger assemblies. In fact, this for 2020, I was so excited to hear that Anthony Darkstone's, he's the president of this assembly, the International Assembly actually achieved a Christopher Award for the greatest growth. So he is award-winning assembly, just like that, okay, 2020. And he's continuing to bring in members into the SAM, and we hope him the best for upcoming awards. But what we've done this year is we've actually created new virtual medals. These are very beautiful golden medals designed by Matthew Crabtree. He's the president of Assembly V1.1, but he's also a master designer. So he's designed these medals, and you'll be able to see it on the website. January is going to be live. Assembly Growth Awards page, AGA, we call it, AGA, Assembly Growth Awards. And you're going to see these medals, and you're going to see that there's one engraved for Anthony Darkstone's International Assembly. It says Christopher Award International Assembly number 272. So congratulations, Anthony, on that. So, but I want all of you guys to actually work with your assemblies. Get back into Like even it has to be virtual, which actually is something that many assemblies are doing with the support of the SAM. Most illustrious, John Midgley, they can set you up with a SAM virtual meeting if you don't already do that. So make sure, because there's still going to be a few more months that we're going to do virtual. Of course, we all want to go back in person, and that will happen. That will happen. But there could be a hybrid version of in-person and virtual so that everyone can participate. If you can't make it to your own assembly meeting, make sure to go to V1.1. Or if you're just kind of out there and not a member of any assembly, please contact Anthony Darkstone. He welcomes members into the International Assembly. Give you a home. He will give you a home. If you're not connected to any assembly, Anthony Darkstone will give you a home. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, so it's a pleasure to be here. I'm here for questions. I'm in the Pacific time zone. Okay, so when you call me at 9 o'clock in the morning, that's actually 6 a.m. for me. I love it. I'm already up at 6 a.m., okay, because I have energy, and we all have energy, and we're going to keep that energy going. We are the energy. We are the SAM.
Well, I for sure will give you a home. And we also have a wonderful cellar. We have a wonderful cabinet stocked with everything from Glenmorangie to Glenfiddich. If you're one of those, oh, look at that. Ooh. Yeah, we do, because this is a kind of standing Dean Martin gag that we have amongst us with Joel, most illustrious, and myself and some of the other guys. We just have some fun about it. As you see, he just holds up the bottle. Rod mentioned about the gala shows. Wow. Yeah. I am so personally and professionally grateful to some of the incredible names that have been on this show. Like Kevin James. When I spoke to him, I said, you remember the SAM? He said, no. I said, well, you got to join. So he did. And by way of joining, I said to him, you know what? If you're really, really nice, I'll put you in a gala show. Okay. So he went, okay, I'll be really, really nice to Kevin James. So yeah, the last gala show, I'm not going to tell you anything about it. You got to watch it. The opening act and the closing act. You got to watch it. Easy to access on the SAM showcase, which most illustrious will put the link up. You also easily go to abra.tv. It's on channel 14 and channel 20. And if you can't find it, just ask me or most illustrious, and we'll give you the link. We've had some amazing names in these shows. The next one that Rod mentioned will be coming up springtime. I'm not quite sure when, but sometime after the 21st of March, I pretty much have most of the cast together already. So yeah, that's something to look forward to and something that we will be telling you. I just want to mention one very important benefit if you're not in the United States, and that is the moment you join the SAM and are accepted, you have the right to use the SAM logo, which you can see on Rod's picture and most illustrious's picture, on your business card, on your website, on a poster if you're doing a show. This is an incredible USP if you don't live in the United States. It really carries a tremendous amount of weight for your shows to say, I am a member of the Society of American Magicians. Because you know what? I love the IBM. I'm a member, have been for many, many years. But there's only one place in the world that has Las Vegas. And you know what that place is? The United States. And there's something going on in Las Vegas again. And I'm going to let most illustrious tell you about that.
For everybody out there who's watching this, can you feel it? Can you feel the energy that's coming from these people here? That's what we love. That's what I'm saying. Get involved, contact us. You can reach out to myself or Tom or Rod or Anthony. You know, we're here to, again, make your ideas happen. We want this to be the greatest society for you because it's yours. This is all about you. That's why we're here. That's why I love it. I don't care if I'm president or whatever. I'm here because I'm passionate, because I love the Society of American Magicians. I love magic just like you do. That's why I'm here to do this for you. And anything, you know, we'd love to have you help out. And my friend the dragon. Although, you know what, Anthony, I never came up with a name for him. So I'm still looking for a name for this guy here too, because he blows smoke and everything there too. I need your ideas. This is what we're all here for. Again, we re-energize so many things, like Ron was saying, the membership committee, the fans of magic that we've got coming up, the paranormal investigation committee. This is something that started by Houdini. Houdini did this. And now it's back in action. These are things we have, again, International Assembly Gala shows. So many things going around the world. And you're part of it. You're the part of it. You're the integral part of this. So thank you. I got to thank Dr. Simon Carmel, who's actually watching this right now as well, because he got me in touch with Matthew Morgan. There is a new Deaf Magicians Assembly starting, the Okido Assembly underneath there too. So thank you that I learned. And by the way, you probably all doing Zoom calls now, you probably learned this as well. Applause that I learned. And hello. So we have newest Deaf Magicians Assembly coming up. We have a Deaf Magicians Gala show coming up soon, which is going to be amazing. But again, it's because people getting together, people's ideas coming together and making it happen. That's why we're here. So thank you. And thank you to Tom and to Rod and Anthony, who are so crucial in this. I mean, domo, arigato.
Have you seen this guy's energy? We have the gala shows and everything else. And someone might say to me, yeah, well, what's this all going to cost me? Well, you know what? It's $55. Check out the website on all the stuff that you get. We've got people from literally all over. Many of them are International Assembly members. We have Gunnar Sigurðsson from Iceland, who is here with us. We have Elmo Huvila, who is from Finland, and he is our International Assembly representative in all the Nordic countries. Tony Jr., who looks after and does wonderful things with all the magic clubs in England. Mike Leakey in Canada. Dylan Murray in Ireland. Why are we doing all this? LOVE. It's the love of this art. It's bringing us all together and saying, well, whatever's going on in the world, from politics to pandemics, we still want to keep this energy going. There are a lot of people in show business, and especially magicians, who are going through, shall we say, some tough times spiritually, mentally, and emotionally, and indeed financially. We have something in the pipeline that's coming together eventually to help on that area. We have had for many, many years the SAM Endowment Fund that's helping anybody out in the business. So yeah, we have got something set up. It's taking time to put it together correctly, where you can, come together and just in a round table and say, yeah, I have a financial problem. I have a mental issue. Emotionally, I can't handle this. And it's like bringing everybody together for it, because it's not just about the effects or the double lifts, or the lectures. It's about actually caring for this wonderful word that we use in the SAM, and that is compares. COMPEERS. Look it up. It's better than me defining it for you. I know he's here, Gunnar Sigurðsson from Iceland. Congratulations to him, because just a few weeks ago, he received his associate, the Inner Magic Circle, with a silver star. So wonderful. And I know several of our International Assembly members have those as well. So full congratulations to him. He is my co-producer on an amazing quiz show that we've put together. We'll talk about that a little bit later in the meet and greet for next January. Speaking of quizzes, I twisted Most Illustrious's arm, and he's found us a gift. There it is. So I'm going to be asking you a question. If you put your answer in chat to everyone, you're disqualified. If you put your answer in chat, but privately to our stage manager, Brett Sohl, S-O-H-L, B-R-E-T, he will take them, the correct ones, put them all together, and you can win. That deck is, yes, believe you me, that deck does things that Cy Stevens would love. Right. So you guys just want the question. Okay. Yes. An Australian gentleman who wrote one of the most defining books on magic actually became the dean of the Society of American Magicians. What was his name? So, the name of a former dean of the Society of American Magicians, and I'll give you a little clue. Yeah, he became the dean in 1952.
I'd like to expound a little bit on the other activities that the SAM does every year. We go to shut-ins and nursery homes and schools and orphanages every October to honor Harry Houdini. It's called National Magic Week. And every year, the national president proclaims National Magic Week. And we have people that go to their governing bodies for proclamations in the hopes that they will recognize magic as a performing art in the United States. Canada it is already recognized. That's where Doug Henning got the money for his grant and became known. But Texas Resolution 642 is a drop in the bucket from Texas, where they, I believe it was 2016, they recognized magic in that state as a performing art. And so it's not just, going to meetings and doing things at the meetings. We stay connected with each other. We help each other, like Anthony was saying. And Schindler is still with us. If he wants to talk about the Houdini Fund a little bit more in depth, it is money that is set aside from the Magic Endowment Fund. If anyone who has an idea on how to promote magic or magic education, the Magic Endowment Fund presently has been helping the Boy Scouts. We have a program where we have issued magic tricks and magic camporees and showing the Scouts magic throughout the day. And we were fortunate enough to get a few members into the SYM. So there's all different ways to participate in the SAM.
Very, very quickly, any magician or allied artist does not have to be a member of the SAM or anything else, has to be an allied artist, clown, or storyteller, or any balloon artist who is ill or needs assistance to financially help them can come to the Houdini Fund at magicsam.com or me directly and can get money to cover the expenses at no fee is a grant. And that money comes from the Magic Endowment Fund. We have $500,000. All we need is a letter from a doctor or a facility to prove that you are in fact ill and your letter to say how much you need. And we'll get money to you. It's a very simple thing to do, and it's very easy. And you don't have to be a member of the SAM. You could be any ally. You could even be a ventriloquist or a clown or anything of that. So you go magicsam.com. Everything you want to find is on magicsam.com. Everything. If it's missing something, let me know. We'll get it there. I want to tell you about the Houdini Fund.
We're getting some questions also in the chat, about assemblies being down so far. We as National SAM will help you get your assembly back up. And we have for so many assemblies of teaching them how to use Zoom, getting them Zoom rooms, no charge, and getting them back together. Again, it's all about connectivity. That's what we're here for, folks. All you need to do is contact us.
Related to that, if you are interested in starting your own assembly and growing your own assembly, we have handbooks on making your assembly more entertaining and more interesting and getting people out there. We offer any help in getting an assembly. We offer any help there is. If you've never been an officer, there are handbooks from Earl Room, who offers 2 different handbooks for the assembly on getting members to the meetings, what to do during a meeting.
Just to bring that up there, Grayson, asked the question, well, how do you find local assemblies? Is there one near me? As George said, magicsam.com. You can do a search on that. If you have trouble finding that, guess what? We're all here to help you find the local assemblies. Just reach out to us and we will help you do that.
Well, speaking of assemblies, in fact, the short answer is you can come into the International Assembly. If you are an SAM member, fine, I'll happily bring you into the assembly because it's international. That's the only way we can do it. If you're an SAM member, you can belong to more than one assembly. The short answer is the door is open.
And that's correct. And in fact, if you join the International Assembly, you actually have opportunity to be part of the gala show too. So if you want to perform, that's your opportunity to perform. Now, about assemblies, there is a great video that Joe produced, and I was part of it. It's Building a Better Assembly. It's a video that's available for watching. I think you can get the link on the Magic Sam site and watch that because there's lots of excellent information in there. Now, also, SAM National, if you're in particular have financial difficulty, the national administrator will actually invite you to contact her, and then we can make arrangements for deferral of that membership so you don't lapse your membership. So it's important. We don't want to lose members because of what's happening right now. So anything we can do, we're going to help you. We all got to help each other out right now, and it's important that we do that.
Well, this is very much part of it because it's not just laughs and funs and learning how to do a particular move. There's all of that, but it's this part where we're physically helping people.
Thanks, Anthony. Yeah, and realize if you're not by a live assembly, every member, every SAM member is part of the largest assembly there is, Assembly V1.1. You're an automatic member of that.
Joel, the great thing about this I've discovered is the fact that, yes, we do meet in V11, but also outside V11, we've been connecting on Facebook and other social media sites and brainstorming that way with other people. It's a great way to socialize and network in the magic world. It really is.
And you know what? Can you imagine how fun it's going to be when we actually get together in Las Vegas live?
Yes.
For this convention. It's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Before you tell us a little bit more about that, Joel, I think it's very important to say that our Dean, Right Honorable George Schindler, has put a message up in chat, which everybody could see. It actually says, and I'll read it if it said you bother me. It says, Parent Assembly, that's Assembly number 1, obviously, has a loan fund at no interest. These are the kind of things where we want to not just talk about, these are practical things that are going on.
In every MUM magazine, I have a video component called Bites from the Batcave, where I interview people throughout the society. I just finished about 2 hours ago, Magic Morgan and Liliana. So I had a great interview with them. It's just a way and a different aspect for you to get connected with people around the society. We had Cody Clark. If you're on Facebook, you may have seen today Joseph Kane, who did an inspirational, 2021 interview, which was fantastic. And Cody Clark was talking about his I am SAM Next. Anthony's been on it. On Aber TV, we've got Tim Wise. So it's just a different way of connection. For those who don't know about MUM Magazine, do you know it's searchable? Since the beginning of MUM Magazine, you can look up, I want to learn about rope routines. I want to learn about the cups and balls. I want to learn about the chop cup. You type it in the search function, and guess what, folks? It comes up there. Every article since the beginning. The amount of knowledge for the rest of your life, you have all the magic right here. It's really at your fingertips. The SAM convention coming up now.
And where is that going to be?
Las Vegas.
Yes, sir. That's where it was. That's where it was this year. We know stuff in the SAM. We knew things were going to happen, so we thought, you know what? Let's just do it in January before stuff happens. So we did. So we're doing it again in 2022, right? And speaking, he's not going to say it, so I will. Most illustrious walks the talk, because when the TAOM, the Texas Association of Magicians, had to cancel and switch it to virtual, their convention, 3 days, Most Illustrious was there helping with the tech, showing them how to do Zoom, and all kinds of stuff. So this is this interplay that we were referring to. And what I wanted, and indeed my guess was to kind of show everybody who we are and, for want of a better word, just the energy. Right, gentlemen?
Absolutely. And guess what? We want you to be part of that energy. You. Come on down.
What I will do is find a key, which I have, that looks remarkably like this. And I'm told that it's equal to your key that you have. President's key opens the meet and greet. I want to see all this energy. I want to see the energy again. Show me the energy. You can have one of these, right? You can get them. Speaking of getting things, the SAM has some very cool merchandise. Yeah, there's all kinds of goodies. Can I turn you and Brett over to choose the winner? Have you got the answer, Brett?
I do know the answer. I have 7 people that correctly identified it before I got kicked off. So I'm going to take here. So Anthony, if you want to give the correct answer, who it was, so we get
I will.
Man answer the question, so you get the answer.
Yes, I will. The answer to the question, and his name, Jean Hugad.
We had a grand total of 7 people who had the correct answer. So Joel, if you want to take 7 cards out, just ace through 7.
We'll see. Let's pick one. See if it's a 7.
A 4, that works. That means our winner is Jerry Wall.
Wow, where are you? Could we spotlight Jerry, please?
I'm in Louisiana.
Sir, Mr. Wall, sir, thank you for taking part, and to all the others who did, and to commiserations to the others who got it correct. Oh, we have a gentleman who actually takes care of the endowment fund, the big money, and a former past national president. I must acknowledge him, Mr. Rich Dooley. Back in the year 2000, he and Dean got together and appointed me, which I'm very honored, as an international deputy for the SAM. Anyway, here's the meet and greet. There's a gentleman here as well. I know another good friend from England who a few months ago joined the SAM, who is an AIMC with a Silver Star at the Magic Circle. Mr. Paul Abbey, are you still around, Paul? I thought I got a glimpse of you somewhere.
I sure am. Hi, how you doing, folks?
You got a couple of things coming up, haven't you?
I've got a real fun thing coming up because of the success of the gala show, which was so well received. I've been prompted to do a little solo show as well on Tuesday, the 29th, 8 p.m. GMT. I'm just actually trying to put it up on the SAM group page. It's a totally free thing. All I've done is I've added a little thing at the bottom. If anybody wants to donate to my mental health charity, you can do, but don't feel obliged to. It's just a little bit of fun, and I just want to kind of get out there and start doing some Zoom shows and stuff, and I think it would be really cool. It's only for about 30 minutes, but you're all welcome.
Mr. Dan Sclair, yes, sir. Please tell people what you're in charge of.
I am the SAM Life Membership Chairperson. If you're interested in becoming a life member, you can go to the SAM site, and where it says members, go down to where it's in life members, and you can find the application and find out all about becoming a life member and end up joining over 400 life members. Before I leave, Joel, I found this today for you. We'll meet again.
Thank you, Dan.
You're welcome.
Okay, well, I think really we need to kind of like just let everybody mingle, and I bet you have a lot of questions that you want to ask directly, so unmute your mic and talk directly to most illustrious, to our dean, if you so wish, Tom Gentile. There he is on screen. Okay. Our president-elect, and indeed Rod. So thank you all for being here. Thank you very much to my guests, and for all you guys for showing up. So just meet and greet.
Paul, you had a question, Paul.
Most illustrious, I've always wanted to ask you more about your Batman thing, all the suits and stuff you've got there. I mean, I'm fairly new, so I'm obviously a novice. Everybody's laughing at me because they already know. But tell me more about that. What's all that about?
Well, when you become president, it's actually you pass it down from president of the SAM. George Schindler used to wear this one. I'm a huge Batman fan. It's just something I've always had as a kid. So I grew up with Adam West too. So got to meet him. So I've been,
Yeah.
I like all the costumes and everything.
Hey, Joel, you got to do this, man. You never got around to doing it. Do your thing with the jacket. I love that.
Oh, okay. But this is a picture. If you guys can see it on there too. That's me in the background. That's a friend of mine. But there's Adam West. There's Julie Newmar. Now,
Yes.
Julie Newmar in this picture is in her mid-80s. She's still beautiful. And there's Burt Ward. He ate Robin.
Hey, it's David. How you doing, David?
I'm doing great. I'm just sitting back watching this. This is, me, Anthony. This is like the highlight of my week. So I love this. I do
Wow.
love the energy. So
Wow, thank you.
this is
Thank
great.
you. Thank you,
you
man.
guys.
To bring something up here, we have a gentleman here named Grayson. Goes by Ringmaster as his username here. He says a new member, and I would like to welcome him. I'd like to say hi and get to know you a little bit and find out a little more about your interest in magic and anything else. Welcome.
I think you guys know my name already, but yeah, I'm Grayson. I like magic. I don't talk during my acts. I be silent. And I'm women inspired by Shin Lim and inspired me, and I just am honored to be a part of this. It feels so good to be
Grayson,
part
we're
of.
glad you're here. We're so happy you're here and you're part of this. Grayson, just to tell you,
That's my dog.
When I
Sorry.
was your age, there was a young when I was your age, there was a young magician I saw who did a silent act, and that's all he did for years. It was at a county fair, and later on he got to be a little famous. His name was Jeff McBride, but he started with a silent act, and then he progressed and he became this now Jeff McBride. So keep going, buddy. Just keep going.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Where it starts.
So, what kind of magic do you like? Are you close up or stage, or what's your favorite?
I do stage acts mostly, or close up, yeah, close up card magic, and I do it for my grandparents. And the funny thing is that it's right in front of their face, so they can't say it's not, not magic. I mean, it's right there.
Anthony, isn't it amazing? Isn't it amazing that magic is really universal? You have our future of magic right here.
I am absolutely thrilled to bits that this young man did, because it shows commitment. It shows, and you know what? This is the energy, gentlemen. Tom, Rod, and Joel. Isn't this what we're all about? Wherever it's all about magic. It's all about being a compere, the camaraderie, if you like. The short answer is, whatever you need, we've got it at the SAM.
Can I jump in?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm from Louisiana, and I found my magic at Cracker Barrel. I was on the cover of the MUM.
Yes, you were.
Written up by John Rockabama. And besides, I'm only 4'3". And over the years, at one point, I'm sorry George isn't here, but with the help of the Houdini Fund, some of that helped me to get back up on my feet.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we've come to that time. I'll leave the last words to Rod, Tom, and Joel.
Right now, I know we're wrapping things up, so I just want to thank Anthony Darkstone for hosting this Darkstone Dossier, and to keep up the energy of the SAM. And thank you all for bringing us your energy as well. We want to keep strong and stay energized. This is the SAM.
We are the energy. We are the SAM.
SAM.
Play the clip, Joel. Play the clip.